Good morning. This morning on Budget Model Railways, we're looking at this little loco. So this is the Hornby R, what I call 338. I suppose it's 30,038 or something. T Brown Distilleries. Of course, we all know really it's Percy from the Thomas range with a different smoke box door. I bought it for a number of reasons. It's a little garish for me, but it's rather smart. I believe it was the Manchester Ship Canal had some very smart private steam locos well into the 1970s. It's also not a bad price. Currently they're discounted around to the £40 mark. I actually got this on eBay, still sealed in its box, so effectively new, for £25 including postage. And I bought it because I wanted to see how it ran. The 040s, as I'll show in a minute, are getting better and better. More importantly, it was due out this month, but I believe now it's going to be November. I just don't know which year. Hornby are doing this R30200, that's 30200, in BR lined black. And what I thought was, well, if it turns out to be a nice running loco, discounted down to about the £41 mark, so I've pre-ordered it from Jadlam Racing. I don't agree with pre-ordering. I don't think it's a way we should go, but it's the way the hobby is now. And one of the reasons is because, for instance, the 060 version in this range went up from £48 to £66 before it was delivered. So unfortunately, the only way of ensuring you're going to get it at a discounted price is to pre-order it. So that's what I've done. But in BR Line Black, if this turns out to be a good little loco, that would make it a very useful locomotive for a smaller layout, which is what you know I'm interested in. So let's show you how it runs. So here we go. That's it. Just running. It will spin a little bit when you start. That's what I wanted to just show there. It's a bit like the old Lima ones. It runs beautifully slow, but you do need to give it just a little bit of power to get it started. But once it's started, it runs really slow. So this business of them being pocket rockets, you know, you heard me rant about this before, but it should have gone a long time ago. They were re-geared. I think it's getting on for 20 years ago now. So they're really not pocket rockets. I did do a running test on the bigger loop. It's not happy much above sort of 8 or 9 wagons. It's not really heavy enough. Of course, you could, with all that room in the boiler, add weight, which would give it a lot more pulling power. However, what it is very good at is shunting, which is quite handy in a shunting loco, and I'll show you that now. And again, nice slow running over the points. So they are Pico points. I couldn't guarantee what it would be like over Hornby points with the larger plastic frog. As I say, you do just need to give it a little bit of throttle to get it going. I overdid that actually. So I think it needs running in and then it won't do that. But once it's running, excuse the shaky hand control, as you can see, it runs very smoothly over those points with no hesitation at all. So it is going to be a very useful shunting locomotive and quite a useful little loco, to use the Thomas parody. So there we are. I wasn't too disappointed with that as a purchase, and I think the black version, when it comes out, will be genuinely a good loco, especially if you can get it at a discounted price, especially if you've got a smaller layout. I've been saying for a long while, so I have to give credit to Hornby where it's due. You know, £41, £43 when these come out will not be expensive at current prices. BR Line Black is a really useful colour scheme. I wish personally that Hornby would do this. At the moment it's really good. There'll be the Great Western Green saddle tank, there'll be this in a black, and for me I'd rather they kept those in the range all the time. There was always if you like, a factual colour scheme rather than just industrial schemes, because that would then always give somebody the opportunity to run a slightly more authentic layout if they wanted to. But as it is, quite a smart loco, rather nice running. Yes, it is a basic loco. It's not going to appeal to the rivet counters, but it's very much what, as you know, what I feel the hobby needs. So well done to Hornby for this and the black version. And when my black version one comes in, whenever, probably the beginning of next year now, I'll do a review on that as well. Anyway, thought I'd just talk about something that you can actually buy. A lot of my reviews are of second-hand Locos, but this is something that's currently out there if you shop around, and if you can get it at a discounted price, I would recommend it. Nice little Loco for a smaller layout, or alternatively hold on for the BR Black one. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video and speak to you again soon.